welcome to Alphabet Corner.
Hey, he said it. We're good.
Yeah.
This week on Alphabet Corner, which is a subsidiary of Diverse Roulette, we have a guest star from our other stream, LaShawn, joining us today. He'll be in and out. In and out.
Oh, okay.
Pun
Talking
not
about that
intended.
low hanging fruit.
He'll be in and out because he's at work. But we will be discussing just whatever comes to mind today. So, how are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
I'm awake. That's our. I know this is normal for y'all, daywalkers.
Right.
Oh gosh. Hey, the weather's gotten a little bit better.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has.
You don't have to swim to get to your car through
Right.
that
Damn.
thick air. It's not as hot. It's still warm, but it's
So the
not as bad.
sandstorm that's coming our way from Africa, do you think it will actually reach us?
They do actually reach us, yes, but most of the time they end up turning into hurricanes.
Ooh, Nicole's coming in. Hold up.
Okay.
They're saying that this sandstorm is actually bigger than any of the other ones that have come across.
Oh, okay.
And they're saying it will reach New York.
Because if memory serves, there's like a jet stream that flows from like the northern part of Africa there, and it
Yeah.
flows over to the U.S. So it does happen all the time. You'll hear every now and then in the news about sub-Saharan like dust in the air and other
Mhm.
stuff, and other things that excite storms and hurricanes and such. Because all that hot, dry air sucks up all that moisture.
So, did you read anything about gays against groomers and Ron DeSantis?
Oh no, do tell.
So, apparently Ron DeSantis had a new ad recently, an anti-LGBT one, and basically the gays against a gag, which is they referred to, is very upset about his homophobic comments. Like, what did you think? You supported Ron DeSantis, who's known homophobe, and now you're upset about him. And he uses them like. Here, let me see if I can get the clip to share in the.
While you're
Alright.
pulling that, oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see here. Can I share it in here? So I don't know what's going on with Nicole because I see her on Discord, but I don't see her in here yet. Share screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna post this link into Discord, so we'll have it for later.
Or this might be bigger for this purpose. One sec. There. That's a smidge bigger. While you're working on that, as Wikipedia reads, Gays Against Groomers, GAG, is an American far-right anti-LGBT organization known for campaigning against gender-affirming care for minors, protesting school curriculum with LGBT themes, and criticizing drag queen story hour events. A spokesperson for the LGBT advocacy group GLAAD, GLAAD, has claimed that this group uses the slur groomer along with ambiguous messaging to characterize LGBT people as pedophiles. GAG helped organize an anti-LGBTQ rally in Florida alongside other far-right and anti-LGBTQ organizations, such as Moms for Liberty, which was attended by the Proud Boys. So yeah, very, very bad news.
Yeah, and it says an official with a conservative group Gays Against Groomers is stepping down from his board position over revelations that the founder of the group has ties to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. David Leatherwood announced his resignation from the board and his withdrawal from the organization on Wednesday, saying that he left on good terms and that he would always support the group's mission, GAG, which describes itself as an organization of gay people who oppose the recent trends of introducing, sexualizing, and medicalizing children under the, which you already read. But his departure comes 3 days after transgender Republican Caitlyn Jenner informed him over Twitter that GAG's founder Jamie Michael is on payroll for DeSantis, and so
vitriolically
anti-Trump when Jenner confronted Leatherwood on social media platform, suggesting that he omitted highly relevant information. Leatherwood admitted that his resignation was directly related to GAG founder outspoken support of DeSantis in light of his recent ad that is extremely anti-gay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play this clip here.
That Florida, this bill makes sure that Florida students and teachers will never be forced to declare pronouns in school or be forced to use pronouns not based on biological sex. We never did this through all of human history until 2 weeks ago. Now this is something they're having third graders declare pronouns. We're not doing the pronoun Olympics in Florida. It's not happening here.
That's the clip that they are referring to. Hey, Nicole. We've got a guest star for Alphabet Corner. Well, Lashawn is going to be bouncing in and out, Nicole, so we weren't sure if you were going to be in here, so we started Alphabet Corner at 11-ish. How are you doing today, Nicole?
Can you hear me?
I heard you. But your video is very delayed.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. So right now we're just chewing the fat, talking about different things going on, especially with a lot of us losing human rights left and right because of Republican states. We got Theo keeping me in check.
Hey, Nicole.
There we go. This is more aesthetically pleasing.
If you guys want the background that Theo and I have, I believe you should be able to grab it through backgrounds.
Y'all can hear?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can kind of hear you.
So what's going on with you, Nicole?
I'm hungover.
I'm telling you, you need some
There.
citrus in your life.
I just drank some orange juice, and I hate orange juice.
Yeah. I don't know if it's me, but Nicole, your video is like really lagging.
It is. It's bad.
I know.
But at least we got your voice.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't even hear myself. Hold on.
Gotta do like my supervisor told me already. He was like, you know what? Turn up your mic gain because it comes in really quiet, and maybe the AI we use to decide if you're allowed to work for us or even get a raise probably can't hear you.
Right.
It's like, cool. I'm so glad the machines decide my
Come on,
fate.
Samuel.
Oh,
was
yes.
Samuel.
Our good friend Samwise.
Ganji?
Yes, so he's like, Mr. Frodo,
Oh.
I don't like when the customers mean and you're matching energies. I need you to suck it.
That's funny.
Would you like a nice sausage? And some taters. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm sober. This is sad. No glasses. Never mind. Okay, cool.
So, my brain just left my head. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay because LaShawn just went back to black.
Back to black? He's always been black.
LaShawn goes back to black.
So I was looking at different
Okay.
things here.
I was like, oh no, the brain cells separated. Sorry.
So I've been playing a lot of what happened to Nicole?
Oh, maybe she's just trying to get it so that her thing's not all choppy.
So there really hasn't been a lot happening in the last week. I mean, other than the Scoutist, but we talked about that last week on Alpha or on Diverse Roulette, right?
Right. Thank you, SCOTUS. It should be called like our SCOTUS or something for Republican Supreme Court of the United States.
Freedom of religion or belief not incompatible with equality for LGBT persons on UN expert. Geneva on June 21st, 2023. Many religious or belief traditions are inclusive and affirming of lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and gender diverse persons, a UN expert told the Human Rights Council today. Paying attention to the voices and practices of inclusive communities can help to shift narratives claiming that the exercise of freedom of
I was like,
religion
wait,
or
what?
belief is incompatible with the equal enjoyment of human rights by LGBT persons, said Victor Madrill. I'm not trying to pronounce the last name. The independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. And that's coming from the Geneva Convention Council of, what did I say it was? Human Rights Council for the United Nations. So that's cool. Did you know? Here's a fact that I learned recently that I'm sure there's more restrictions and such in place, but Canada will accept any LGBTQ person that is fleeing their country, no questions asked, asylum, like so Americans or U.S. citizens or other countries. So it's a safe haven to go to Canada. And you can become a Canadian citizen because we are beautiful, we are proud, we are
Wait, who can you said?
LGBTQI people,
Awesome.
us, gay people.
And they're a major
Us-
safe harbor
us
for
gay
any
people.
kind of refugee from any kind of persecution, really.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You can
Which-
check out their they have a website there on the Canadian government for how to see if you qualify for refugee status.
Yeah, I don't want to do false or not false, but advertising for anything. But there's a TV show that just them doing that in Canada, accepting people.
You're cutting out, Sean. What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little broken up, but yeah.
No, I said there's a TV show that I don't want to give, promotion to. It's a really good TV show. And it's just what you just said. It kind of it taps into Canada accepting, gays and everybody else stuff. More so like a safe haven. It's a really good TV show. I'll tell you. Oh yeah, I guess I can tell you guys in the side chat too. But yeah, it's a really good TV show.
Okay.
But it's a lot of people think, oh, America is so great and everything, and like all the things that go on here. But our neighbors to the north of, because we are North America, Canada, and the U.S. Like Canada has for many years now been the primary example of what a true democracy should be, and what they're not even a democracy. Like the way they take care of their people, the way they as a whole, the country is amazing.
I mean, yes, to some extent. Yes, to some extent. You're better than we are, but
I mean, we got a great military, though.
yeah. That's like with every country, though. You're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
Yeah.
It's like pick your poison,
Yeah. Well, in recently, it's definitely been a lot of poison coming from our country.
Absolutely, it has.
A lot of poison. We got to get LaShawn's background to match ours. Did we lose Nicole completely?
Probably.
I think her stuff might have been lagging because of the background.
Probably.
Yeah.
Remember how mine was? My computer was lagging really bad. I had that on. Maybe it does that on laptops. So you on a laptop or you on a PC?
Well, on my laptop, I can run it with this background.
Are you hardwired?
No.
Oh, you just got good ass internet. Okay, come on. Hey.
I don't know. You know who I got.
Yeah,
But
I know.
no, but when it does like the countdowns or the outro clip, that's when it will suddenly start to like stutter and be like, "Oh shoot! It just went from 25 to 3 seconds. Gotta
Right.
get ready."
Right.
Anyway, yeah. What about you, Kyle? You on a desktop or you on a laptop?
I'm on a PC desktop,
Mhm.
Oh,
hardwired in.
are freaking special, huh? PC. Oh, okay.
You're doing
All
it right.
Listen, this motherfucker costs $2,000. So
Hey, I'm about to buy one. I'm about to buy a PC too for $2,000 for the gaming PC. Yeah, it's like a stream any game on it.
dude, Alienware is really good.
That's what.
Yeah, I didn't get the newest Alienware. I got one that was like a year or two old.
Yeah. No, I've only heard good.
Oh yeah, they've been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, no, we should have a gaming channel, LaShawn.
No.
That's what we should do. Like that'd be our next one, and like all of us coming into gaming on different platforms.
Yeah,
Theo sitting there with Dramamine and just like, okay, guys, where you at?
Oh, that sounded cool, guys.
That's great. Did I die yet? Did I die?
It's like, Theo, you've been running into a wall for the last half hour. I don't know what you're talking about.
We left you behind, dude. We just have to catch up later. Dude. So I was doing my job at the place we don't talk about, and the other day I was on a call with a gamer, and he's like saying he's this gamer. Like he's like, yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm trying to like my services aren't working the way they're supposed to because I'm like, okay, well they are, but what games do you play? Madden, and only like the one version of Madden.
Yeah, don't nobody play it again.
Like I'm sitting here, I'm like, but you're a gamer. How much time do you play on the game? A couple hours here and there.
I mean, gamers come in all shapes and sizes, but not like gamer streamers or anything. Come on.
Yeah. But I told him, I was like, yeah, dude, I get it. You know, we all have our niche. Okay, so Nicole said that her Wi-Fi is acting up and she's trying to get back in.
Okay.
Because the StreamYard kicked her out. By the way, our movies are supported by StreamYard.
Our movies?
Our podcast, clips,
streams, whatever.
Stream.
Clip, stream.
The thing we looking at now.
What you want?
Podcast, all of it. Us. Covered by.
All right, I told our cool beans.
I wish we could get some of that StreamYard money, huh?
Who you telling?
They already got their promo like right up here.
Right.
Isn't it over here?
You're mirrored.
I'm mirrored?
Yeah.
How do I unmirror myself?
In the settings.
I mirrored myself because I didn't like the way I would lean this way, but really be leaning this way. I was like, nah. I need to see
my view always looks weird.
Yes.
Gosh. Okay, I'm in the settings.
Go to camera.
I'm under camera.
Mirror my camera.
Ah!
Or you gotta turn it on or whatever. Yeah.
It's still mirroring.
Turn it off and then turn it on or whatever. Mine had to be on. Oh no. Okay, try it again.
It's still pointing the wrong direction. It's pointing the wrong direction. It's not pointing correctly.
Welcome back, Nicole. You're just here, just in time for chaos.
Our beautiful Nicole has joined back in. All right. So we're still talking because it was already like 11 o'clock and LaShawn's gonna be popping in and out. We decided to do Alphabet Corner today, where we talk about pride.
That's right.
Primarily that stuff, but we talk about other stuff too.
Yeah, we do. Are you still there, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So one of the things we already covered was Ron DeSantis and homophobia. Hold on 1 second here. Where is that? I'm gonna turn that down a smidge because music's louder than us. Okay. Just a smidge. All right. Do you guys want to discuss anything in particular? Do any of you have anything on your minds? So, I don't know if you guys, even though the Republican Party keeps trying to do away with a lot of different human rights, Biden has definitely stepped up his game and keeps trying to fight it. But it, when SCOTUS is 6-3 on every vote, it's very hard for us to keep fighting for our rights,
Understood.
The Constitution recognizes a number of inalienable human rights, including freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, the right to keep and bear arms, freedom from cruel and unusual punishment, and the right to a fair trial by jury. But, that's just like a gist of what those rights are. A lot of people think that they mean one thing and they actually mean another. That's what we should I'm not going to do it today, but we should break down those on Diverse Roulette. We should break down each of those freedoms into the what they fully mean,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like one of the biggest ones that people, the right to bear arms, is like a huge controversy, and a lot of people just think it means, it gives me the rights to carry guns.
Any kind of gun, every
Right.
kind of gun, in any kind of place or whatever. Yeah.
But it actually, there's a lot more to it. A lot of it has to do with like the militia and being able to protect ourselves against
Tyranny.
the powers that be. Yeah.
And what tyranny actually is, which isn't telling you to wear a mask or put on a shirt. Put on some shoes, you nasty people. Oh gosh.
Nicole's muted. Okay, I thought she was talking to someone else.
Uh-huh.
But like, those of us who are minorities, those that are more so minorities than others, but if we were to maintain our own militia, then what? They would crack down on us, versus
Right.
the majority who they don't really crack down on them as much as they should either. So
Well, yeah.
anyways,
I know.
How they treat people who try to stand up and step out for something that they believe in and they feel is right. What the government does to them. So
Right. Anyone who goes against the grain, who tries to
they
bring to
eliminate,
light injustice.
they eliminate you and make sure you're no longer a factor.
Mm-hmm.
hey, my pointing goes correctly now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
What were you pointing to?
Diverse Roulette.
No.
That's not weird.
No.
It's right here. I'm pointing right at it. Next to LaShawn's face.
Uh-huh.
And LaShawn's right here.
But it's up here on my right
It's
side.
over here.
Point towards your Diverse Roulette, Kyle. Okay. Just point. That's okay. The bottom's mirrored. The top is mirrored. The bottom is not, I guess, or whatever.
I'm
they're
set to mirrored.
I don't know. If I change mine off of mirrored, watch as my background changes too.
My background looks like yours right now.
Yeah, now they're the same. And my Diverse Roulette is, I want to go like this, but it's actually over here.
Yeah, that's for mine. Over here.
Mine's right here.
Because right now I'm pointing left, but right now it's showing me what my camera is seeing. And when you mirror,
Okay,
then
so
it is like you're looking at a mirror.
it's in my top right hand corner, but I'm pointing left. It's up there.
Because they ain't mirrored. Okay.
Anyways, distractions,
Oh, gosh. So talking about human rights, apparently officials in South Bend, Indiana, want to help make like homeless people a protected class under the South Bend Human Rights Ordinance. The last amendment to it was in 2012 to ban discrimination based on sexual preference and gender identity. Protected classes are afforded equal opportunities to things like education, employment, as well as access to public accommodations. In this case, the author is mainly concerned with employment for the homeless. So it's okay. It's another house fire amongst the other house fires of human rights. I'm glad at least someone's trying to take some kind of step toward it there, but it's so multifaceted. It's so complicated a subject there. So we'll see how they progress with it over time. See how they actually do with it. Because if they just go, oh yeah, we just need to do this and nothing else there, we know how that'll go. I mean,
it's actually really sad the amount of homeless people that we have in the U.S. Like, I don't know the exact number here, but
It's kind of hard to gauge that. Give an exact number for something like that.
I mean, they do have like census that they do census like homeless.
mean,
They
but
do have
How they don't do census every year though.
I think they do, don't they? It's every 4 years.
It's not. I don't believe it's every
there's
year.
the big one every decade, and sometimes they have smaller ones for different things.
Every 10 years. Okay. So, but there's got to be ways. They do have ways of tracking it somewhat. But, like, it's still not like an accurate amount. Like, there's like I want to say it's 500,000 people in the U.S. alone. It's homeless, which is a lot of homeless people. Like comparatively, it's not, but it is.
Right, but you have to remember too that it's not something that's really accurately or well tracked, because the whole "give me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses yearning to breathe free" doesn't make money. Because we know what everything runs on. It ain't Dunkin'.
Corporations. With the way things are moving right now, there's going to be a huge increase to that homelessness.
Oh, do you know what I just quoted?
I know it. I recognize it. Yeah.
Plaque, I believe, on the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. It's like it. I've always wanted to have like not a homeless shelter, but like a refuge, like a refuge for LGBTQ people.
Oh, okay. Kind of like the LGBTQ youth shelters and such.
Something like that, yeah. I've always wanted to run one. Because it's like a large number of the homeless that we have are LGBT youth.
Right. Their families kicking them out there, usually due to religious beliefs, which goes against the very religions they're claiming.
Yeah. But there's Nicole's asking for the link sent to her iPad. Let me see if I can get it taken care of real quick. You guys want to pull up the next topic?
I don't know.
Copy link.
There's been call-outs against the U.S. and also, Ukraine and Russia for using cluster bombs. I did see that headline recently. It's a weapon containing multiple explosive submunitions. They're dropped from aircraft or fired. Opening up, or fired from ground or sea, opening up to midair to release tens or hundreds of submunitions, which can saturate an area up to the size of several football fields. Anyone within the strike area of the cluster munition, be they civilian or military, is likely to be killed or seriously injured. It's essentially, imagine like a missile that then separates, which it can do midair, and then scatters all these little submunitions inside of it there.
So, like, what exactly is it for, though? Like, I don't
it's like carpet bombing somewhere.
Oh, like, okay.
Like I said, it can take up several football fields worth. Like, imagine like 4 football fields, probably soccer fields. They're a little bit bigger than football fields. Like 2, 3, 4 in a cluster like that can saturate an area like that. So it's kind of like having a minefield, except you don't have to dig up the ground and put all those mines in. You can just instantly just go, we're gonna go drop it over there. Boom. Which, it's a controversial thing there because it's indiscriminate. It's not like a drone strike where it's specifically just right there. You take out cities, towns, villages.
It's crazy.
But yeah, Russia and Ukraine people have been speaking out against it, that they're using those, as well as, apparently Biden okayed the use of them too, and or supply.
So this is not 100% my opinion, but my sibling, I won't say which one, but my sibling thinks that they're prepping us to have a civil war again in the U.S. Like, they're trying to divide us up to have a civil war. Like, they're trying to make us go into one, like the powers that be. But I'm sitting here like, I'm thinking larger scale. I think they're trying to keep us divided because we're about to have a World War III.
Right.
What do you think, LaShawn?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Okay, so my sibling thinks that the powers that be are trying to make us have a civil war, but I think that it's not. I think they're just trying to have us divided because we're about to have World War III.
Well, I think it's hand in hand. I think, yes, they're trying to divide us, but I also think that we're on the path of another war, whether it's World War III or another civil war. Like, we're on the path to that because of all the stuff that's going on in this country, the laws that they're changing, the rights that they're taking on stuff. Like, I think sooner rather than later that enough people are going to get tired and wake up one day, and I believe that it's already starting, that people are starting to form, like we were talking about earlier, militia. People are starting to form a group that they're saying, look, we're tired of the government, we're tired of our government saying this and trying to make us do this and that, and that you're going to see something happen in the coming months. Before the end of the year, you're going to see something big happen, and it might be something on the lines of us taking, not us, because I'm not all, but I'm saying like us as a people, that we're going to take a stand against our government.
Right.
Because they're tired of it. They're getting sick and tired.
We're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I don't think it's going to be evenly divided north or south or west and east. I think it's going to be like full on mayhem if there's ever if there is a civil war, which hopefully we don't have one. We are so divided as a country that it's not going to be so evenly dispersed.
Right, a decentralized sort of interspersed here and there kind of thing.
But I say with that,
Ooh, you're cutting bad.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's better.
There we go.
No, so I said, within the statement that I said earlier about, I think it's going to be both or in a World War III, people arm themselves, okay? You need to arm yourself to where you're protected. Because you can go to sleep tonight and then wake up tomorrow, and then you didn't know they declared martial law, right? Now they're knocking on your door trying to take your weapons and stuff and saying, oh, well, you have to stay in your house. Look at China. Those people down there are fucking, it's crazy. They have to stand in a line. They have to get scanned. They're standing out in the cold just to eat some food. That could be us. Just like China is doing their people, that could be us tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
People need to become more self-aware of what's going on in the country. They need to arm themselves so they can protect themselves and their family. Because all these new laws that are passing, that, like the thing in Chicago, of people that commit murder, if it's second-degree murder, they can be released. They're not going to be held now until a court date. People that have raped somebody, they can get released and stuff, and then go out there and potentially do it again. It's all these laws. It's making it easier for criminals to be criminals, right? And making it harder for you to protect your family and stuff, which is why I have so many weapons and stuff in my house that I'm like, I wish somebody would try to run up in here and do something to my family, because you're not going to leave. You're not going to make it out. And everybody needs to have that mindset that I need to protect myself. I need to protect my loved ones, the ones that are around me, because nobody else will. The cops aren't going to do it. These new laws they're passing is making it to where the cops aren't responding to nothing. So you have to be able to defend yourself and protect your family yourself.
Mm-hmm. Ohio is actually trying to change its ballot initiative. So basically, before in Ohio, I don't know if you guys know that, there has to be a petition signed, and it has to be at least 51%, 50% plus one, in order to get something on the ballot.
Yeah.
And Ohio is trying to change that law to be 60. It's I wish I could find. I tried to find the article, but I couldn't find it. It's 60% now. Have to be on there, and you have to have a signature from on the petition to get something on the ballot. You have to have a signature from every county. And I think there's 88 counties or something like that. But if you don't have a signature from one individual county, so if there's just one county that doesn't want to sign the petition, it's X'd is what they're trying to change it to. So, and if they find that if just one signature is an invalid signature, or they don't believe was gotten correctly, then you have to restart the petition, and you have so many days to do it, and it's a ridiculously low number.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's something that's coming in Ohio this our next not election, but it's our next
Now, is that just a petition for anything?
It'll be issue 1 on the August 8th special election.
Yeah. So the thing is, for me, I think it is important to have more than 50% plus one vote to get anything to pass.
Right.
However, I think to pass something, it shouldn't be. There shouldn't be allowed to have one individual county to block the whole petition. Like, that just sounds ridiculous to me.
Right.
It is saying you would need to have at least 44 counties. Ohio has 88 counties.
But they're trying to change it, because the thing I was reading was saying that they were trying to change it so that you would need a signature from each county in order to get it on the ballot.
Okay, let's see. Proposes 2 changes to the signature gathering. First, groups would need to collect signatures from at least 5% of voters from the last gubernatorial
No audio, Nicole. Sorry.
in all 88 counties. Oh, okay, instead of 44. So at least 5% of voters in all 88 counties. Issue 1 would also eliminate a 10-day cure period that allows citizens to replace or correct signatures
You mean it's
deemed
like
faulty by the Secretary of State's office. Opponents of issue 1 say this creates an obstacle for citizen groups, as signatures can become invalid if someone moves or dies after signing a petition.
Which is ridiculous.
No other state requires groups to get signatures from every county for a citizen-initiated amendment.
Nicole's got nipple lights.
We called them boob lights growing up.
Booby lights.
Boob lights, yeah, because we had 2 in our basement.
We can hear you now, Nicole.
Good. Listen, I told you my laptop is going down. It's dying on me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get my iPad to do something, and you can't hear off the iPad unless you got headphones in when it's on here. But I can hear any other time. I don't know.
I like the headset.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is that your work headset?
Yeah. No, not from work, but it's one of them.
From a previous job.
Yeah, work from home job.
You should do some videos for the clock app about customer service life.
Oh, the clock app, yeah.
I didn't know this
like,
about that.
Thank you for calling the company. How can we help you today?
No, ever since my internet provider made me upgrade my router to the newest router that they have, my Wi-Fi is not great.
They made you upgrade yours?
Yeah.
They didn't make me upgrade mine.
But I say I had a Fast 5260, and I was hanging on to it. I didn't want to get rid of it, and they made us get rid of it.
I don't even use my router. I use a mesh network system, which it was amazing. It's the best thing. I disconnected my router, and it was worth $123 because I got 3 access points in my place. So one connects directly to the modem, and the other 2 are strategically placed in the apartment. And it's been such a great connection ever since.
Okay.
And I don't even use our company's mesh system. I use a different one.
Good.
But thank you for calling the company. How may I help you today? That's what we all look like, because we all have these headsets that come down like.
Yeah, but this don't look like a company headset.
Mine does.
I say mine definitely does. And I bought this myself.
How can we help your idiotic ass today? You called in to tell me how you're doing things, but you're not wanting to listen to how things need to be done.
Right.
What can I do for you?
Is LaShawn at work?
Yeah. That's why he's popping in and out. That's why we started doing Alphabet Corner, is because not everybody was here. It was just me and Theo.
Mm-hmm.
So when everyone's not able to fully make it, we just pop in here and do this. And then this week we got 2 guest stars for Alphabet Corner, which is a subsidiary of Diverse Roulette. Like, follow, and share both platforms.
Okay.
Usually when it's Alphabet Corner, we usually just chew the fat and talk about a few different things.
Primarily LGBTQIA plus news, but also other human rights things and other things going on, or just BS.
All about that BS. About that BS. About that BS. No trouble. So, I don't know how I feel about that ballot in issue 1. I don't know how I feel about that, you know?
Right. That's supporting it is having faith that our government, our state government's actually going to do right by us.
Well, the thing is, I don't think I should. I don't feel like I should vote for it.
I think it should be. Yeah, I would.
I
Vote
think
no.
I'm definitely feeling like I should vote no, because I feel like it needs adjusted. The wording needs changed. Like, I feel like having it's a little too extremely. Like,
right.
Having that whole 1% being able to block the whole.
Right. No, it honestly, I think the 50%, so 44 states plus 1, makes more sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Sure, we're not in an age where, you have to get in your horse and buggy and go drive around, sure. But all 88 counties don't all think alike. They have different important issues, troubles, and priorities than others. They're people. We're not just because we're in one state doesn't mean we're one homogenous blob.
Right.
We all have our different experiences, faiths, understandings, standings, needs, wants. I mean, you go from one county and you leave corn and turn into full-on urban setting. And you leave that one and you're now in
cow field,
soybeans, cow fields, or maybe you're in mostly Amish country.
Like, a lot of people don't realize how much, like, Ohio isn't just like all one setting. Like, a lot of people are just never left the cities, like Columbus or Cleveland, and then there's like haven't been to the cities.
They haven't left Kenton. They haven't left
Chillicothe,
Portsmouth.
Like. Like, and then you have those that are in between, like Canton, which is like.
If you never left Canton, that's something wrong. I'm sorry.
Right.
You have to leave Canton to pretty much go anywhere you want to go. That's important.
Exactly.
Right, but like I'm saying, like the cities like that, like there's some cities that are not really big cities. Like Ohio has a lot of little cities, that are like
towns
that just barely make. Well, they're considered cities because their populace is just above where it needs to be considered a city.
Yeah.
But for us, those of us that have lived in bigger cities, we know, like, okay, well, we don't really count them as cities because they're tiny. But they are, unfortunately.
Vivid people waking up to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. There goes that shithead with the
okay. It was crazy, man. Hey, I come back to work. I'm on a vacation starting the 20th, all the way until Wednesday the 26th.
Okay.
But my birthday is Monday the 24th. And Tuesday, I don't know. I don't know if whatever happens, I kind of want to see if I could get with y'all either that Sunday or that Monday. I don't know what y'all schedule. Well, I know y'all both work Mondays, I think.
Ooh, Sunday we can do a tequila tasting or something.
Yeah, I want to hang out with you guys at some point during my birthday. So just letting y'all know, fit me in.
Okay.
But I know Theo, like you pretty far. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to have to come all the way here. And okay.
Ooh, have you ever stretched it and got lightheaded? Oh my gosh.
That good? Your soul left your body?
Oh my god. My soul was trying to leave, but it would never come back. It was like, yeet, motherfucker.
Ah, yeet, yeet, goddamn.
Oh.
You know?
Yes, those aren't the right lyrics.
That's funny. That's one of my songs too. Oh man, y'all is crazy.
So, I think we just hit the. What is that? What's our recording?
Oh yeah,
at?
we're at 58 minutes. Yeah.
So I think we're just actually now that we got Nicole in the mix, we're about to be finished now.
All my tech issues. I'm sorry, you guys, but I made it.
You made it, and we're so happy to see you.
We're so happy to have that booby light right there. See, we appeal to all genders.
Sexual orientations.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I don't care who you are. Anyone can appreciate a titty. Look at that.
To this day, right?
I'm sorry.
I like the man titties.
It's okay. They can look the same.
They're
I
very similar.
Yes.
It looks like I'm groping myself now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
They're like, we have a 20% chance of rain today.
Girl, that is fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
It's not gonna happen.
LaShawn, I couldn't speak to you before. I'm about to say I couldn't speak to LaShawn before because I was having issues. But hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. Good to see you.
You miss titties.
I'm a titty. Wait a minute.
Show them. Sit your titties.
Look at his face. Like where? Like.
Hey, look, you said titties. I'm trying to see some titties. Hold up.
Show them the titties.
What?
Not yours.
The one.
The one titty.
What one titty?
The one that's
you gotta
up.
Set your phone, your tablet.
The one above eye level.
Oh.
On the ceiling. Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's not what we meant. We meant that
there
one.
we go. Hey! Like I said, I don't care who you are. Everyone can appreciate.
Oh, you're talking about this one.
We're talking about your Caucasian titty.
She's got two in that room. It's a perfect mount.
The joys.
Guys, I got another one up here too.
Oh,
they're everywhere.
She got 3 titties.
See, mine. This is what mine is. Hold up. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me turn my background off.
Turn your background off. Oh, now we're gonna get another titty. Come on.
How do I turn the background off, Theo?
Settings.
I couldn't find that background either.
That's okay. I think you gotta be like.
That's mine. It's not a titty.
Ooh. It's still got a nipple.
It's Theo's
Theo
background.
is killing me today, man. I'm telling you.
I fucking forgot how to
Hey,
get the
he's on
background
a
here.
roll. He's on a roll. He talking about, I can appreciate a nice titty. I'm like, Theo.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, Theo. Gotcha. Oh man.
See, okay. Titties are kind of ruined for me. So, back when I was still in my early 20s, I was still closeted, right?
Okay.
and I was going to a party, and I was sitting there like with all my friends and everything, like, and this girl was drunk off her ass, like she got butt ass naked,
Okay.
and she clung to me the whole night.
Did she motorboat you?
Like she had her out close enough. Those titties were like here the whole night, and I'm sitting here like,
Please get
just get out of my space, like, and they were fake titties too. Like I could see the scar underneath her tit,
That makes a difference.
and it's like,
yeah.
she was a butterface,
Oh.
which it don't
I
matter
don't know
what
what that means, but
everything but her face.
Got the call.
I learn something new from y'all every fucking day. I'm telling you.
Oh, a butterface.
Yeah.
No, she didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
That you
She wasn't ready.
Here's a paper bag. Here you go.
I've never in my life heard that term before, but I'm about to start using it.
Everything but her face.
That's hilarious. About to make myself some shrimp and grits. I'm hungry.
Ooh, is it bad? I was thinking about shrimp boil the other day.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I want shrimp boil so bad.
I wish honestly, I really wish I wasn't allergic to shellfish. I really do, because
Oh.
I'd be smelling it and it smells so good sometimes.
Because it's so good.
I'm like, sometimes I'm like, can I just pop a Benadryl and hope I don't die?
I wouldn't do that, but
I wouldn't either, but like,
Gotta keep an EpiPen close to you.
Yeah.
do you know how
I don't
expensive
think it's worth
EpiPens are?
going through that. No.
And then once you take an EpiPen, once you use the EpiPen, you still got to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I just really don't think it's worth it. So, I mean, well, for a lobster tail, I might.
Yeah, I like Miss
Lobster tail is so good. Love it.
I used to hate serving surf and turf because I was always a special at one of the restaurants I worked at. Always, and I'm like, damn, I gotta take this.
So with other insurance companies, you can get a copay for an EpiPen, and it's not really bad. It's like, but our insurance, it's like roughly at somewhere. I think the last time I checked, it was around $200 was copay for one EpiPen with
And
a
they're only good
one-time
for so
use.
long.
For a life-saving device, I'll pay for it.
I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
They're expensive,
If
and
I
then you only get one use.
somebody, I know, but like, how often does it actually happen? You know?
Since I started working at Spectrum, twice. Oh, cut that out. Sorry, minute 104:58.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we need a
ever since
bleep.
you
We need a
started
bleep.
working at
We
the
need a
company,
bleep.
We
Huh?
do need a bleep.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm just trying to restart it there so that way we have a clean cut. So go ahead and say, so at the company we work at.
At the company we work at, it's been, I've been there, I've had 2 times.
Two times in like 7 years or something.
Yep. But I took a Benadryl and I was fine. Like I'm not like deathly allergic like some people, and as long as I don't consume large amounts.
No,
Like somebody that I sit next to at work had a lobster stew one time, and that caused me to have to
Why
take
would they
Benadryl.
bring that to work?
Yeah, that's
They got it. They got it from that food market that's right across the street.
Oh.
And
That's
then
just
another.
something you just don't eat at fucking work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't bring seafood to work. You don't bring smellier food to work, okay? And if you do, I bring it and I go outside.
I'm about to say a friend of ours that sits close to us brought a seafood boil and one day. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I warmed it up in the microwave. I said, why? I'm like, you probably pissed everybody off in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
Is it what's her face that says 2 seats to the left of you? Or was it the one that sits behind you?
Behind me.
Oh my Lanta. Oh my god. I love her. But like why would it's so disrespectful to be heating up seafood and
That's
fish
like the
in the
most
microwave
disrespectful shit that you can fucking do at work is heat up seafood in the microwave at
or
work.
fish.
Any
Right.
type of fucking seafood in the microwave,
But-
especially in that type of microwave, because that means the microwaves that get like super fucking hot.
Well, not to mention, like, you don't know who's allergic to shellfish, and
That
like if
too.
they go to use that microwave, it could cross contaminate and cause them to have an
Mhm.
issue. Just
Sure.
like, anyways, I'm sorry you got all up close to my face there. My headset was pulling on my head here.
Kyle's
Y'all
over here
tangled up.
pulling lazy thirst traps.
Hey. Anyways, let me just
Boy,
oh my god, look at this collarbone. Oh my god. Lashawn, you just missed it, bro. I saw a thirst trap, man.
Kyle's in here acting up for people that can't even see. Can't nobody even see
Look
you.
at this collarbone. Let's see here. Like, look at that collarbone, people.
You just be acting up.
Hey.
I feel so dirty now.
Oh my god. Okay. Y'all two are a hot fucking mess. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, and this second time was at a certain Asian restaurant where they do stir fries hibachi style.
Oh.
We're not gonna name the name, anyways. And I got a chicken lao mein stir fry, and it's the first time I ever been there. And it did not tell me on the menu, did not say that it came with 2 shrimp underneath. And I told the server, I was like, I can't have shrimp on mine. I can't have.
I was about to say
can't-
all hibachi come with shrimp.
And I told her
Unless
I
you
was.
tell 'em.
That was my first time ever been at one of those. I'd never
Oh.
been to one of those before.
Oh.
And so I told him, I was like, I can't do the shrimp, and I get that meal, and I'm eating it, and my tongue starts swelling up. I'm like, what is going on with my and I dig through, and there was shrimp at the bottom of the thing, and I didn't have Benadryl with me. Someone had to run and go grab a Benadryl, because I was there with one of my friends. She ran across the street and got a Benadryl and came back, and I took that, and I was fine. But I'm sitting here like, that could have been bad if I had actually, because I didn't actually consume the shrimp, so it wasn't bad. As long as I don't consume it, then I'm fine.
Hit.
Touching my food, even if I haven't touched my food, I would die.
Yeah. For me, it's just like if, like I do it like I said, my tongue swelled up. But if I had actually swallowed it, like the actual shrimp, my throat would have closed up.
Right.
Dangerous.
That's what happens when I get stung by a bee. That's why I stay my ass inside.
Did you see that video like a few years back where this guy who's allergic to bees, he like forced himself to get stung by all these bees he had like all the like medical professionals with him, but like he used it to overcome his allergic. I don't remember what was that on. It wasn't YouTube. It was something
Whatever
else
it
back
is,
then.
it sounds fucking stupid.
But like, I'm sure we probably find it somewhere. But he like purposely got stung to overcome his allergy of bee stings.
I guess so. Kyle, go eat a whole big ass bag of shrimp. So that
No.
you can get
In
over
the
your-
ER.
Do I look like that guy? No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not
Go eat a
dumb.
whole bunch of shrimp so that you. Can
I bet
get over
you
your
he's
shrimp
still allergic. I bet you he's still allergic.
allergies. Exactly.
We're gonna
Could
go.
have killed himself.
We'll go to the ED with you, and we'll go ahead and bring a shrimp boil, and we'll just start feeding you.
Can we just start
Yeah.
with crab? Because crab looks so good to me.
It
Crab
is.
is good.
It's
yes.
so good.
Like crab, like I don't want to start with shrimp. Shrimp looks disgusting. Looks like little tiny brains.
Oh God! And I'm sitting here fucking cooking it. Shut up! Shut up!
But
Why would you do that?
I forgot you were making.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. My eyes are gonna have an allergic reaction.
Oh my.
I'd crawl. No, yeah.
He's alive.
I don't know what happened. I went to like move my phone around and it just completely left. I'm like, all right.
And give you a Netflix. Are you still there?
Right.
No, talking about the whole allergy thing. I seen a video of a lady talking. So a black woman, she went to Jamaica. Now she was allergic to all the fruits. Like she couldn't eat no fruit here. And she's like, I love the smell of them. Like I used to eat them and then I found out I was allergic to them. She went to Jamaica and she was like, you know what? Look, I'm on vacation and stuff. The hell with it. I want some fruit. I'm going to eat some fruit. I'll deal with the consequences afterwards. She ate fruit in Jamaica and was completely fine because it was natural. Like if she pulled it from the trees, whatever fruit she wanted, it was grown from the earth and stuff there. She's like, when she left America, she says she's not allergic to it, but when she comes back here, she can't touch it because there's something in it that, which we know all of the food here and shit is fake anyway, that they try to feed us and kill us with.
Yeah,
but,
processed as hell.
Yeah, but she's like, she went to Jamaica, she ate it, she was completely fine. No allergic reaction, nothing. She came back here and tried to do it, and almost died. I said, that's crazy, bro.
Well, it just goes to show you and prove to you that these motherfuckers is trying to kill us.
Trying to kill us.
Did you
kill us.
Hey, I meant to ask about that. Y'all heard about is that true that they approved for them to start selling manufactured meat?
Yes, the bill did.
Yes. Genetically grown meat.
Yes.
Wow.
I told my wife, I said, we'll never eat at a restaurant again.
Well, this is what got me though, because I heard about that, and then I went to Wendy's. Oh, sorry. I went to that restaurant.
This guy.
You went to the redhead. I
went to the ginger restaurant.
You went to that redhead bitch's restaurant.
Yeah.
I went to and the thing is they no longer have grilled chicken. And I bet you that's genetically. They no longer have grilled chicken. It's all classic fried, and then
When did they get rid of grilled chicken?
I just had grilled chicken from them the other week.
I had 2 weeks ago. It was
about 2 weeks ago. Myself.
2 weeks ago. I went to go get a grilled, and they said we no longer carry that.
Wendy's just doesn't want any of my business. Okay.
And I just went there. I'm like, but how do you not have a grilled that's? I don't know if it's all of those pigtail restaurants, but I'm sitting here. I'm like, wait. And I remember the whole genetically growing meat thing. And I'm like, they probably couldn't do that. They probably couldn't fry it because it wouldn't look like a regular chicken breast.
But
they couldn't grill it. I mean, if you grill it, it probably doesn't look right. So they probably have to fry it.
If they can make it fried, they can make it grilled. They can make that shit look like it, however they want it to look.
Mm-hmm.
If they can make a chicken wing that's not real look like an actual chicken wing,
but it would be boneless chicken wing. It wouldn't be it's just chicken breast right now. It's not full on there's no bones.
No, it won't be any. I could say no bone,
but so it'd be a boneless wings.
Right, but that would be a chicken breast. I mean, a chicken breast is the same fried or grilled. So paint some grill marks on it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they can do it.
It got somebody in there with the tiny brushes going.
Restaurants do it all the time.
They do it
right.
all the time.
Exactly.
Right.
When you say you want something grilled at a restaurant, the restaurants don't have grills, so they'll have a freaking burner thing there, and they'll put the burn marks on there for you, the grill marks on there for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you know that Burger King actually, some son of a bitch.
They burgers already come with
their household names. I'm just kidding. No, they don't, because I used to work at Burger King. So, oh my god, it's so hard not to say names. I used to work at the Royal Burger, and they actually have a broiler that you put the meat on, which are frozen patties. They stick them on there, and it gives them that lines. It broils the meat.
Right.
I still won't eat there though. I still won't eat a Royal Burger.
I had that yesterday, but I only had a chicken sandwich though.
See, when I used to work at Royal Burger, some nefarious things happened, and I was like, I can't ever eat that. I just ruined all of them. Like the lady that my boss lady, who was the district manager for the Ohio regions, had me pick up the chicken I dropped on the floor, put it in the back in the bucket, and stick it in the freezer to be used later on.
And you did it?
Yeah. And then I quit. And then I quit. I quit for other reasons, but that was definitely one of the top reasons. But
shame on you. Shame on you.
One of my coworkers he used to get high back when he'd go change the drinks, the syrups, and he'd go back there and smoke, and you could smell it. It smelled like weed the whole time. It was great. We could talk forever. I know we could, but we are at an hour and 17 minutes. 18.
Okay.
So I'd say
we'll call it. So you can get back to making your shrimp grits. Kyle can go back to talking about them behind your back, and
right. Because the shrimp and grits is getting cooked as we speak. So
I'm gonna have me some sausage. Smoked
tell
sausage.
Corey I said hi.
Sausage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I had to come in back on that one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Smoked sausage.
Or according to LaShawn, pause it, go back.
Right. Rewind. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait up.
Something ain't right.
What do you mean by sausage?
Breakfast sausage.
Oh, don't you worry about it.
Definitely a lot of protein in that breakfast.
Don't you worry about it. Don't worry, everyone. LaShawn's working. He's not burying a body. We're good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
When you bury a body, you don't wear a high vis vest.
Yeah, don't
Actually,
don't
if you want to blend in, you do.
That's how you get caught.
Yeah, don't live stream it.
That's why his screen has been going on and off, because he's hiding his locations.
That's right. That's exactly right. So nobody needs to know where I'm at.
I don't know. They'll employ that geocacher guy who's like, okay, I see the trees in this location. I see
it's a certain
like this. They're and they're like 5 feet away.
All right, so let's go ahead and call it. Thank you for joining us this week on Alphabet Corner, subsidiary of Diverse Roulette, and our guest stars, Ms. Vee and LaShawn.
Who was definitely not bearing a body.
It's been our pleasure. Please like, follow, and share, and comment if you'd like to see anything different.
All right, peace out. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.